Want to get rid of a narcissist? Learn how to make them regret and disappear. The primary motivation of a narcissist is to always maintain a positive self-image. It has no connection to anyone else. If it does not directly affect them, narcissists are uninterested in your life. That implies you care about your life and accomplishments only because it will make them feel good about themselves. All that matters is how they perceive themselves and whether they would feel better if you failed. A narcissist is unconcerned with your long-term happiness. What you have done or have not done is far less important than how it can make people joyful and content. They are not considering you, so it does not matter if something positive or bad happens to you. You have absolutely nothing to do with this situation. Here is a list of irritants for narcissists. Only those who are absolutely certain they will not be harmed should continue reading. This advice is for you if you must deal with an annoying individual with a toxic personality. Before interacting with a narcissist, ensure that you are emotionally stable. These strategies are most effective with manipulative rather than violent toxic narcissists. Extreme cases of narcissism are typically violent and hazardous, so I would not recommend using these techniques with them. A person who poses a threat to you or someone you know should be avoided at all costs. Now that we are on the same page, let's get to work. Here are some ways to make a narcissist uneasy. Being honest is among the most essential qualities. A person with a self-destructive ego is capable of becoming totally insane when confronted with the truth. There is no denying the actuality of the situation, for truth is truth. I hail from a background where oddballs like these are commonplace. There are both former dates and colleagues among them. They appeared to be most irritated by the fact that I always said what I thought and never sugar-coated anything. When it came to ego, no one else could speak, and it didn't matter if you did. The rhythm of the truth is 1,000 times more potent than that of any lie, which is an intriguing fact. Alternately expressed, it is certain that the truth will ultimately prevail. Negative narcissists are easily agitated and perturbed by open and sincere coworkers. They feel extremely uncomfortable whenever we are in the same room. They cannot pinpoint the source of their discomfort with us. Our mission is now clearer than ever. Those who are sensitive to this frequency cannot remain tranquil in its presence, because it may expose their falsehoods to the public. Therefore, be honest with yourself and cease self-deprecating. Narcissists are so acclimated to deceiving others that they have forgotten how to tell the truth. Narcissists cannot accept themselves, so they seek external validation. Once you stop telling them what they want to hear and start telling them the unvarnished truth about topics that no one else has the guts or courage to tell them about, they will likely depart. Worse, after getting themselves into a bind, they have nowhere to turn. If you are still having difficulty envisioning the power of the truth, allow me to assure you that it is sufficient in any circumstance. Keep this in mind at all times. Next, it is advisable to disregard their existence. If a person with a harmful ego feels ignored, they will lose their sanity. Narcissists believe they have the right to mistreat others regardless of whether or not they merit it. However, while the roles are turned, their lives become chaotic. They have no idea how to handle the situation. This is a classic example of some individuals being subject to stricter regulations than others. This person may appear superior to others, but they will go insane if they discover that you don't care about them or their opinions. Now allow me to describe where I intend to take it. The subsequent step is to reject their advances, which will only make them more dejected. The final step involves making them visible. The good news is that it is simple to avoid attracting attention to yourself, as narcissists despise the limelight. You only need to introduce them to other people. One strategy is to demonstrate how their comments may harm others. Say something like, "It's none of my business," or "It appears to be a private matter," and then remain silent. This action has now exposed their unscrupulous transactions. There is nothing else to say at this time. You could also directly confront their passive-aggressive behavior by pointing out their errors or exaggerations. "Did you just snarl at me? This information fascinates me, and I'm thrilled to learn it." They will then be without argument. Never lose your temper regardless of what they say or do. It is also possible to disregard the narcissist while they reveal their true colors unwittingly. You can also ask them in public an open-ended query to which they cannot comfortably respond without feeling exposed or awkward. Lastly, inform them that they are under constant surveillance. If you want them to become wary, don't tell them, show them. Presentation and etiquette are crucial. If executed correctly, they will realize that you can see through their ruse. The realization that you can see through their act and comprehend what is actually occurring behind the scenes is certain to send chills down their spine. When they recognize that you recognize their weakness, insignificance, and inferiority, it will hit them hard. A narcissist would become totally insane under such conditions. When others see through their act, or when they are placed in a position they cannot control, narcissists become irritated. Our discussion for today has concluded. It's a pleasure to have you present today. I sincerely hope you have gained some valuable knowledge from this. Please share your narcissist-related experiences in the comments section. To subscribe to our channel and receive notifications whenever we publish new videos, click the bell icon below the video. Great appreciation is warranted.